Hello, everyone. We are officially at the beginning of week 7 now. Today is Monday, February 23rd. So this is technically our last full week of the course, Monday to Monday, because week 8 is Monday, March 2nd to Friday, March 6th, which is the last day of class. So Friday, March 6th is the last day for any assignments, late work, everything to be submitted. Let's take a look at what we have going on this week. All right. So you are working on essay 3, which is your persuasive essay. This week, for Friday, you're going to read this essay by a former teacher called John Taylor Gatto, and he wrote this essay called Against School. So this is his argumentative essay. He's trying to persuade the audience of something, specifically about public education. So you're going to read the essay. Of course, I always recommend that you actively read everything, but you do not need to submit your annotations or notes for this assignment. You do, however, need to write a paragraph, approximately 8 to 10 sentences, telling about the article just in general, kind of summarizing and answering these questions here. All right, so that is the first assignment due Friday. The next thing is your outline for essay 3. So here I have some guidelines of what a persuasive essay should entail. Um, of course, we always have introduction, body, and conclusion. So just kind of an overall general outline, format, guidelines, and then, oops, I lost the page. Okay, and then there is a template that you can use. This will take you to a Google Doc that you can make a copy of. You're welcome to use this template or you're welcome to create your own. Okay, so complete an outline and submit that by Friday. Then for Monday, we have some articles to read about the research process, using and citing sources. So this is Module 11. This will hopefully help you as you are researching and finding information and sources to use in your essay. There's some information here about plagiarism, MLA formatting. This should be review. I did leave specific feedback for essay 2 about MLA format. Hopefully you were able to view that and edit anything that needed to be changed for your final draft of essay 2. I did make an announcement about that last week. All right, and then we also have a page about counter arguments. So please submit your annotations or notes for that Module 11 research process, those articles. And then we have this page. There are 3 parts to the counter arguments assignment here. Please read the information in these infographics below. We have a definition between refutation and rebuttal, what refute means, what rebut means. Then we have Graham's hierarchy of disagreement. So generally you want to avoid kind of the bottom, I would say 4 of these elements here. They're not very strong ways to contradict an, an argument made by the other side. So you're going to want to focus on the top 3, of course. Refuting the central point is going to be one of the strongest, and just general refutation as well. All right, part 2 is for you to read these 5 articles from Module 10, annotate, take notes. And then there is a slideshow here. I hope that this works. No, it's not working. Darn. Okay. Well, I will have to find an alternative for this. Um, so stand by for the slideshow. I may have to just remove this if I can't find an alternative. Unfortunately, that this link is broken or it's going to some other random website. So I'll work on that. But that's for counter arguments. Then your rough draft of essay 3 and tutoring for essay 3 are both due Monday. Of course, I would say, of course, you always want to do these in order. So you want to read, the research process articles and the counter arguments before you submit your rough draft because those should help you in your writing this essay. And then if you need a little extra time for tutoring, like if you submit, Tuesday, Wednesday for tutoring here, that's okay. No worries. But the final draft is due on Friday, the 6th. So, make sure you have enough time between the time that you get tutoring and the due date, Friday, March 6th, to make any changes, edit, proofread, add to your final draft. This is also Friday, March 6th is also the last day to submit any late work or extra credit. So please keep that in mind. All right, well, that is basically it. Excuse me. Um, this will be the last video. I'm not going to record another one next week for week 8 because it's basically just the one final draft um, assignment that I already mentioned to you. And please let me know if you need anything. There should be another couple of PAL sessions coming up with Esmeralda, so I definitely would encourage you to attend those. Please make an appointment for tutoring with her if you need to or would like to. And then for your essay 3 tutoring, you can do that through the Success Center, in person, online. You can drop off your essay through NetTutor, and you can also seek tutoring more than once. So if you have a tutoring session that maybe doesn't go very well. Maybe it was just the tutor or the feedback they gave you, or it just wasn't what you were looking for. I would encourage you to try again um, with a different tutor or a different method, and you can get extra credit for that extra session. So that's only going to help boost your essay's grade. So something to consider. All right. Well, it's been a wonderful fast track 8 weeks with all of you. Thanks for taking my class. I hope that you have learned something, hopefully more than one thing, and that you have grown as a writer and as a thinker in this class. And I wish you all the best. So, yeah, don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything, and I will see you later. Bye bye.